This is how much I earn off of YouTube. And it's all because of my setup. Without this setup, I probably wouldn't be earning this much money on YouTube. Yeah, I just want to thank you guys a lot because, well, money, I use it to feed my cat, and I actually really like helping people, you know? I don't trust these charity organizations, and I don't want to give money to homeless people because I know they'll just buy cigarettes. And you know what I do instead? Whenever I'm buying food outside, I buy an extra one. And whenever I see someone they're in need, I give them the food. All right. I'm not saying this is like want to flex or anything. It's just I love doing this so much. If you're from the first world country, yeah, it's not a lot, but I live in this country called Indonesia. And in Indonesia, $1,000 is a lot. So if I Google the UMR Jakarta, UMR is like the average salary here in Jakarta. I live in Jakarta. It is 5,729,876 Indonesian rupiah. If we convert that into dollars, it is $321. So I earn a lot more than the average salary here. And this is just YouTube. It's not including my real job. Yes, I have a job. I work as a backend engineer, by the way, if you guys are wondering. All right, let's get started. So this is my PC. This is how my desktop looks like. I am using Linux. Let me just go ahead and fast fetch and show you guys my specs. I'm using Arch, by the way, and I have a job, by the way. I'm using Hyprland as well. My PC specs are Ryzen 3 and a Radeon Vega 8. Vega 8 is like the integrated GPU that my CPU comes with. I don't have a GPU because I had an RX 570, but it broke because of my shitty power supply, but I switched it to this MSI Mag power supply. I have 16 gigs of RAM, but 2 gigs of the RAM is used by my Radeon Vega 8. My PC setup is sort of like a red-ish theme setup, but my desktop isn't quite red theme, right? It's cappuccino mocha. You guys might be asking, wait, you make $1,000 and you also make quite a lot from your job, but you don't have a good and beefy PC. Why? So reason one is I don't feel the need. I don't record gaming videos. I don't really play games nowadays. All I do is I literally look at the screen and record my microphone and record the screen. I don't need a beefy PC to do that, right? So buying a PC is just a waste of money. Anyways, this PC has an HDD, which is like, I think about a terabyte, and an SSD, and I think it's an M.2 NVMe something, I forgot. It's 256 gigs. Anyways, let's move on to my monitor. This is a Lenovo 144Hz 25-inch monitor. It's nothing really special. I bought it in 2020 or 2021. Back then, 144Hz monitors are pretty expensive, yeah. But this monitor is really reliable. It's way better than those cheap-ass Acer monitors that you'll buy for really cheap and then break after a little bit. This has been really reliable for 6 years. And the colors are, well, they're not top of the line, but yeah, it's pretty good, I'd say. And you can adjust the settings from this button right here. They have a bunch of buttons. I barely touch these buttons, man. Overall, pretty solid monitor. I don't really need like a ultra good monitor or whatever. This just works. Now, these are my speakers, and they are like $2 on TikTok shop. I bought it a while ago, and I've been using them for years now. Working just fine. I don't need like top of the line speakers, aka I'm like pretty cheap, and I restrict myself from buying PC gear. Yeah. These speakers use USB and like audio jack something. I think it's like 3mm or whatever. Yeah, that's my speakers. I can't really change the RGB. This is my controller, which is the 8-bit DO something controller. I bought this in 2023, I think. I've done nothing but torture this controller. I've used it a lot back then when I used to play games, but now I barely use it. I only use it when I play Minecraft with my girlfriend, but I rarely even, use my controller to play Minecraft. I use my keyboard. So this controller has been lying in the dust. But the joystick, I think it's like the joysticks, right? My cat bit the rubber thingies and like, yeah, I don't know why my cat really likes to bite the rubber thingies, and he just likes to bite anything. So this keyboard is a Rexus keyboard. I got it like $12 in a TikTok shop. It has brown switches, it's hot swap, and it's pre-lubed. It sounds decent. It's not the best sounding keyboard out there, but it's okay. I also have another keyboard here, which is a pretty expensive custom keyboard. This was the last time I ever spent a lot of money on gaming gear because I realized it's just a waste of money. This is like almost $200 or something. I bought this keyboard and it sounds like this. It has JWIC black switches, and all of it is lubed. I spent hours making this keyboard sound good and finding the parts for it. So this is my mouse, which is an Endgame Gear XM1R. Isn't like expensive. I bought it for like $45. It was a while ago too, 2021. Yeah, all of these gaming gear that I use are old gaming gear, and this mouse is really reliable. I haven't noticed a change in how the clicks feel. The clicks feel great. I think it uses like Kale something switches, Kale Gold switches or something, and overall the tactile feels great. Oh, and the cable is aftermarket cable because the original cable, my cat bit the cable and it broke. All right, so this is my mouse pad. It's just some, I don't know, mouse pad from TikTok shop. It has like these Japanese wave designs. Pretty good, actually. I really like how it looks like. I bought this years ago, but I'm kind of surprised on how good it still looks. It's not dirty. Well, I'm not really a dirty person. I always wash my hands before I go to my PC. I never eat in front of my PC. So I think that's kind of how all my gaming gear is still pretty clean. This is my iPhone 5. I still have it since I don't know how long ago. This was my first phone that my mom ever bought me, and I still use it to this day. I mainly just use it to take pictures when I'm going out. I like how grainy it looks and how vintage-ish and 2012, 2013 vibes it gives off. This button down here doesn't freaking work, so I have to use like this touch thing button. I don't know what you call it. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, and the screen is kind of almost broken. It's almost peeling off. It's starting to show its age, I guess. But my main phone is the S25 Ultra. I switched from an iPhone 11 Pro to an S25 Ultra last year, 2025. I love it. I think I'm just gonna be an Android user from now on because ever since I switched to Samsung, I just can't go back to iPhone. I don't know why. Like, I can pirate apps and I can also like customize it really well, and I like how it's not too rounded. It's kind of squared. It's not as squared as like the S22, 23, 24, but this is not rounded like iPhones. I'm not a huge fan of rounded corners. Like, I don't even have rounded corners on my desktop. As you can see, I have squared corners. Overall, S25 Ultra is pretty solid. I got like the maxed out version because why not? I also have a secondary phone, which is an A56. I also bought last year. This phone is just like a backup phone. Let's say my S25, in worst case scenario, it breaks or it gets stolen. I still have this phone for backup. It's not really like the best phone out there. It's okay. Camera is okay. The build quality is great for like a budget phone. I think both of my phones combined is more expensive than my entire setup, bro. Oh yeah, almost forgot. This is my chair. It is half broken chair that my dad gave me 6 years ago, but it's still clean. I still maintain it. But the thingy right here, it's broken, and my cat loves to sleep on it, so I have to clean it a lot because my cat's freaking fur gets on it. Oh, and up here on my desk is like decorations my girlfriend gave me over the years. And yeah, that was my PC setup. And let's go to my laptops. So this is my MacBook Air 2015. I actually got this MacBook for free. It uses Niri and also OpenSUSE Tumbleweed. I think it's OpenSUSE or OpenSUSE. I like to pronounce it as OpenSUSE. I don't know why. It has 8 gigs of RAM, an i7 5th gen or something, and like an Intel HD GPU. It has, I think, 250 SSD, and well, it's an old laptop. Yeah, it overheats a lot. I need to reapply the thermal paste. I'll do that soon when I have more time. Yeah, I use this sometimes when I'm like want to watch videos, but I actually don't really use it too often. Yeah, I mainly make videos on the PC. I don't really touch the MacBook too often. Maybe sometimes when I'm like watching a YouTube video or just I want to watch a movie, but I want to lie down on my bed instead of sitting on my desk. The theme of this setup is Tokyo Night. I'm using this shell called Noctalia shell, and that's like this bar up here, and it customizes my wallpaper, my color scheme. It's pretty good. I already covered this on like my video where I like asked my cat to pick the setup. Yeah, my cat picked the color scheme, the OS, the desktop environment for this laptop. It's crazy, right? This is my Dell Inspiron N4050 from 2010 that I got from the literal e-waste bin. But the original charger actually almost blew my entire house up because it almost caught on fire. It used to be my Minecraft server. I was using FreeBSD on it until I released this video and I yanked my freaking Minecraft server, and I now use it as a Windows 7 laptop because I want to go to nostalgia and I kind of like the aesthetic of Windows 7. I'm not gonna lie, I really like how Windows 7 looks. This laptop has, I think, an i5, a lot of storage. I think it almost has like a terabyte, but the HDD is cooked, bro, I swear. Oh yeah, it only has like I think 2 gigs of RAM. Not future proof at all for today's day and age, but it does function well as a Minecraft server back then. It had no lag, it had no problem with like 5 players. Anyways, this is my laptop that I got from my aunt. My aunt's German and she bought this in Germany in 2000 something. It runs Windows XP, but I installed Antix Linux with XFCE and I themed it like Windows 98. Screen's almost broken. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna get a screen for this because this laptop might be a pretty good laptop to LARP with. Wait, I need to stretch the video. What the fuck should I cover? Oh yeah. A lot of you have been asking me for my dot files, so you know what? Fine, I'll release it. And a lot of you also have been asking me where I get my wallpapers. So I actually got my wallpapers from this, Orange CI's Walls Cappuccino Mocha. I got it from here. I just download like the individual images like this. If you just scroll down, you actually have previews for the wallpaper. This is how I got most of my wallpapers. It's how I got this. This wallpaper is really tough. Oh, and this wallpaper is pretty tough. And for my dot files, I will leave them in a link in the GitHub down below. It's called, I don't know what I'll call it, but I'll call it something racist or something. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully it's more than 8 minutes so I can get money.